Hi, welcome to Wise Guys, Radicals and Operations. This video I will show you how to simplify square root with number. And the first question, let's say, first one, square root 112. So for simplify the square root, we need factoring the number to find pairs of factors. The reason is the square roots, as we know, the square root is talking about inside the square root 112 is talking about the area of the square. For example, you have a piece of square. You're given the area is 112 maybe centimeter square. You're looking for the side, right? Because the area equals side squared. Because square they have both four sides equal, so side times side, which is the area. Now you're given the area is 112, looking for side. That's why you have side equal square root of area. That's why we need to find pair of numbers. So because this one is 112 is even digit, so even digit always divisible by 2. That's why we try to see how many 2. So divided by 2, half of 11 is 5, have one remainder, 12, you got 6. And half of 56 is 28. And half of 2 is 14, because if both even, you just have each digit, right? Half is got the 7, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2 multiply together and multiply 7. So you can show your work right down. You have 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply another 2, then multiply 7. Now we have these two, the 2 square, get out the radical is 2, right? Square root is 2. So these two, another pair, we got another 2. And the 7 only 1, so stay inside the radical. That's why the answer is 4 times square root of 7. This one is the exact answer. Because sometimes your teacher wants you to find the exact answer. This is the exact answer. If you're using calculate, find 4 root 7, and the calculator will give you decimal, which is the approximate answer, right? This is the first question. The second one, let's try. The second question is square root 147. Square root 147. Same thing, we try to factoring 147. So the last digit is 7, is odd number, which is not divided by 2. So then we think about the smallest after 2 is 3 to see if it can be divided by 3. So then we say 1 plus 4, 5. 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 is divided by 3, right? So that's why we divide the 3. In 14, there are 4 3. So 3 times 4 is 12. You have 2 left over, carry on. 27 divided by 3 is 9, right? 9. Once you got 147 equals 3 multiply 49, then you keep going and say, okay, this one, even you don't need to think about divided by 3 again, you say 49, remind you this is 7 times 7. So you have 7, 49 divided by 7 equals 7. So then we can write inside the radical square root, we have 3 times 7 times 7, right? We have pair of 7. That's why I get out square root is 7, and the 3 stay inside. So the answer after simplify square root of 147, the answer is 7 root 3. The third example, let's see if we have the third example, we have square root 228. 228 is last digit 8, which is even number. So we can try to divide it by 2. And the other one I want to show you is 228. Last two digit is 28, which is divided by 4, right? Because square root, as long as you can find this number is divided by 4, you can get out radical become 2. That's why we try to make faster. So last two digit is divided by 4, this number divided by 4. So in 22, there are 5, 4, which is 20. Then have 2 remainder, carry on to 8, and 4 times 7 equal 28. And once you got this number, you say, what about the 57? 57 obviously not divided by 4, but when you add the 5 with 7, this is 12, which is divided by 3, right? You try 3. In 5, there are 1, 3. There are 2 remainder, carry on to the digit is 27. And 27 divided by 3 is 9, right? So which is 57 equals 3 multiplied by 19. So 228 we can factor out into 4 times 3 times 19. And 3, only 1 3. 19 is prime number, no more factoring. So that's why only 4 can be get out of square root, which is 2. And then the 3 and 19 stay inside, because 3, 19 stay inside. We don't need to write the 3 and the 19. We just back to 57. Right? When we factor out the 57 to see if they still have pair, and now we find no pairs, only 1 3, 1 19. So we still put the 57. So the answer is 2 square root 57. This is simplified, right? The last question I want to show you is question 4. Is square root 450. And this is an even number because as 0 is last digit, also we can treat as even number, but is also divided by 5, right? That's why we try divided by 5. Say 450 divided by 5, because 45 and 5 times 9 is 45. They carry on 0. And 90, still 0, is divided by 5 again because we're looking for pairs. So this is 1, 9 and 4 remainder. 40 is 5, 5, 40 equals 8. So now we have other one, 18. You can see 18 is divided by 2. Also we can say 18 is divided by 9. And this is 2. Also we can do, because 18, you can divide the 9, you got the 2, or divide the 9, divide the 2, get the 9. It's okay. But we just do this way, and then we find we have a pair of 5 and also 9. 9 equals 3 times 3, right? That's why we can write square root 450 into 5. We can write the 5 square here. Also we can write it this way. And 9 equals 3 times 3. You write the 3 square. And write 2 here, right? So we got pair of 5, pair of 3. So get out the radical is 5 and 3. The 2 stay inside, which is 15 square root 2. So this is the answer. Okay, it's presented by Wise Guy.